Hello, everybody. That was a big one because this is a big video, the national recap video. It was awesome. Everything that these YouTubers have been telling you this is about is totally that and more. It's an awesome card show, huge. You couldn't even see to the other side of the room, so big. And it's a chance to make new friends and get to know old friends better. And I'm so glad I went. I'm already lobbying to go to Chicago in 2023, and I think I'll be able to pull it off. I didn't know everybody, and everyone didn't know me, but it's cool. Like at the meetups, or even just you see someone that you do know with someone that you don't know, you just stick your hand out, you introduce yourself. It's no problem. They might not remember me, but it's fine. We have cards in common, and that's why we're there. And everyone's friendly, and everyone's excited about your pickups, even if you think maybe they kind of pale in comparison to some of the other huge pickups. It doesn't matter. People understand that your PC is your PC, and they're happy for you. And it's just really cool, really cool. I can't really go over like everyone I met because I'll leave someone out. But I did want to go over the little cards I got. Oops, I'm dropping them. First off, Ranger Studios give out these prints of art he's done for other YouTubers. So, yeah, I'll just go through them real quick here. Aaron, whoop, Boba Fett, nice. And then, formerly the Ticket Leprechaun, Jake, Legends Never Die. And he's even got stats on here, and when I find my reading glasses and my packing material, I'll read what that says. Iconic Al, I hadn't met you or wasn't familiar with your channel prior to the get-together, but we had a great discussion about vintage, and I will get that 48-leaf Stangle at some point. And thank you for showing me yours. Here's your cool 52 tops with this nice silver or gold autograph. Awesome. Then I went on a 71 Tops run. I had Lou Rock TV. Love his videos with his daughter. Keep the kids interested in this hobby, people. We all know and love those back pages. And yes, I am doing well. Thank you for asking, Eric. John Wade Boggs fan. I'm cranking this video out because the morning sun's already blaring through my window. And this wasn't, I don't think, meant to be kept necessarily, but I kept 4-leaf's little finder's fee card. And if you watch his channel, which I'm sure all of you do, you know that he puts $5 in an envelope and you're supposed to help him shop, basically. Really, he's just kind of lazy, and it's his way of getting us to do his work for him. As far as the show itself, it was great. I mean, the convention center was set up beautifully. There was room to walk, and yet there was still tons and tons of people there. Parking was a nightmare. Luckily, I had an Airbnb that was kind of close, so I could just walk. I wasn't really confident about walking through the neighborhood that I walked through, but I did it anyway, just taking my chance, because parking was so bad. There was people parking on my street and walking, so wouldn't have been any point to have driven anyway. I was really happy to get 3 main cards that were sort of on my hit list for this show. They weren't necessarily like exact condition or whatever that I wanted, because so much stuff was raw and my comps were based off of graded cards. But I just went with it. I'm happy with what I got. You'll see those in a second here. And then after that, I went for some set hits. And after that, I just went free for all. Whatever caught my eye, I grabbed. And I got an epic autograph. So let's get to it. Here we go. Here come the cards. So one of those big cards that I was after, I only saw 3 of these. One was trimmed. The white borders were completely trimmed off. And that was listed at $200. One had somewhat significant paper loss and a corner missing. That was listed at $200. And this one was listed at $250. This is the T218 Jack Johnson horizontal. He has 2 cards in this set. And this is the Hassan back, slightly rarer than the Mecha back, I believe. That's kind of a controversial, believe it or not. And this one was listed at $250. Got it at $2. It was my first big purchase, and I'm really happy with it. It does have paper loss here, and if I get it in the light just right, which I won't be able to, it's pretty creased up. But I don't think I was going to do better than that. And we're going to stick. He's going to stay back there. Yep. Next up, Harvey Haddock's rookie card. High number from the 53 set. Just had it on my want list for a long time because I'm a Haddock's collector. And I got this one. The guy had it listed at $76. I thought that was kind of an odd amount. But I snagged it for $50. I was going to put it back because it was the first one I saw. And I thought, well, maybe I could do a little better. And he said, what's it worth to you? I said, it's worth $50. He said, all right, deal. So we did it. And I'm really happy with it. There's a tiny, I think, a crease here in the bottom, right here. And there's a stain on the back here. A little bit of a wax stain. But for $50, I mean, there are straight up creased, mutilated copies on eBay for more than that. So that tells me I did pretty good. The last card that I specifically went certainly isn't hard to get at all. I was hoping to find a graded copy. There were probably graded copies around, but by the time I found this one, I was just ready to buy it. It's the 74 Topps #1. Hank Aaron sets all-time home run record. Coolest thing about that card, most of you know, printed before he actually broke the record. And mad respect from Topps. And I just wanted to add it to my collection. Didn't have it. A little bit of centering issue, but pretty sharp otherwise. And was listed at $30. Got it $25. And pretty good there. Oh, I was going to do my autographs first. You know what? We're going to pause. Okay. We got my 3 main cards that I went to get already there. So here's my autographs. So the first couple here are basically came with my ticket package. And so Mike Rozier, Ron Jaworski, Greg Luzinski, Bernie Parent, or maybe Perrant, I'm not totally sure how to say it, but legendary hockey player in the Hall of Fame. Pat Listash for the Stadium Club Collection. Had a great conversation with him. And this one's really cool. I went and bought and brought a yellow paint pen just for this card. And I think that turned out pretty good for the Bill Madlock. Now, the big one. This one's going up in the background, too, and staying there. I can't do that for everything, because there's a lot of stuff here. They say to never meet your heroes. Well, when your hero's Ricky Henderson, you should meet him. I did get the Ricky Henderson on the Topps rookie. Well, the only rookie, of course. And it was really cool. I showed him my Ricky Henderson birthday cake, and I zoomed into where it shows the cake, and I said, my brother's name was Ricky without an E, so my mom misspelled your name. And he said, yeah, she did. And it was great. Shook his hand and got the selfie, and off we went, and it was really cool. It was worth, the experience is worth more to me than the card, believe it or not. I left with the card, and I was holding it, and I almost forgot I had it in my hand because I was just so happy to have met Ricky. And yeah, it was the highlight of the show by far. It's been the highlight of the year by far. Found a guy that had a bunch of 75 Topps that were real sharp, and I got all these for $45, I think. Keith Hernandez full size. Super crisp. Definitely a candidate for grading. Bert Blyleven, I love the minis, so I grabbed some Hall of Famers. Bert Blyleven, that one looks great. Goose Gossage. Dusty Baker, future Hall of Famer. Sorry about the glare. It's just that time of day in here. I'll do my best. Okay, if I wait any longer, I won't be able to make this video because this room will be too hot. Gaylord Perry. And those are all just beautiful, beautiful, sharp cards. I happened by a dollar box. I wasn't at the dollar box portion of my plan yet. But these cards were calling out to me. Hold on here, because I saw some set needs right on top. 73 Topps Tory, buck. Charlie Spikes. I just thought it looked good. Cool card, buck. Louis Tien on the cloth, a buck. Jim Cotton, the 71, a buck. This was what was on top, Spencer Haywood. He was signing at the show, but I didn't get him. I was all focused on the Ricky. Phil Negro for the Knuckleball collection. Set hit there. Harry Croft, 64. Dave Steeb. A week before the show, I watched a 4-hour documentary by Dorktown on YouTube about Dave Steeb and became a fan of his, I guess. But Dave Steeb was awesome. That's the rookie card. This Haddix is an upgrade from my other one for a buck. Yes. Double Knuckleball collection edition here. I'll probably put this with my Joes because I don't have very many Joes that I like. You know, they're all junk wax. And Santa Claus. I'm thinking I might try to find a way to work him into like a promotion or something at Christmas time. Whoever gets Santa wins I don't know. I don't think everything through. Okay, then I pulled out my set list for 64 Topps and got 80 cards, high number, all of them, semi-high to high, for, let's see, 180. And I was happy to do it. Very happy to do it. Then I got, I think, 3473 high numbers for $3 each with a little discount off that. I think that was 80, something like that. So by then I had spent a lot of my bigger dollars and I was really content with what I had. So then I started going after kind of more rummagey stuff. Although this is also set. This is also some set hits here. And these I love. More T218s. Okay, there we have Willie Lewis. I only do the boxing, by the way. That's a Hassan back, Willie Lewis. We'll put that in front of the Jack Johnson. Jim Stewart. I know the glare, friends. That's a Hassan back. I'm not even sure I can read the name off this one. It's too small right now. That is a Mecca. Patsy Cline. Who knew? Who knew before Patsy Cline was a famous singer? Was a boxer. And then there were two graded cards here. This one's a higher grade. I actually like the next one a little better. But George Gardner. Very cool. On most of these, the backgrounds are extremely sort of ornate and clear, but this one is just mostly a dark blue. You can kind of tell what's going on. That is a Hassan. Interesting thing about the Hassans. Okay, so these cards are both, this is how I present horizontal cards when they're not horizontal. And it's whatever. It's a hill I'll die on. But as I flip these over, both Hassan backs, check it out. I don't know what whatever. I mean, they weren't worried about keeping boxing collecting fans happy in 1910, or I forget when these are from. A little later than that, 1918. The second one is slabbed, a little bit lower of a grade, but it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Honey Melody. So most of these T218s have backgrounds that are two tones of kind of the same color, if you will, with maybe a little bit of highlights. But here, this one has two distinct. It has this yellow-orange and like a tealy kind of green. And this card, I love this card. I'm going to be staring at it after I when I'm uploading the video. So this lot of T218s, I think the stickers came to 95 and it got for 80 or something like that. A little bit of a break. More dollar box type rummaging here. Bill Necro Kellogg's. Burt Blyleven Kellogg's. Knuckleball Collection Edition. And I thought I had another card in here. Hold on, did I put them both in here? Yes. Another Harvey Haddix. Added, what, 3 or 4 cards to the Harvey Haddix collection. There's one more here, you'll see in a minute. One guy had probably 10,000, I'm not kidding, in-person autographs he's been getting since the early 60s. And he has probably 7,000 of those are $3 each. So while I was waiting to get some autographs at the pavilion, I picked out a couple stadium clubs. Joe Bover, Louis Soho, another Louis Soho, Brian Anderson, Ultra Pete Incaviglia, and this is Peter Gammons, and I might see about making a cut out of that. I'm not totally sure. But Hall of Fame legendary broadcaster for $3. Yeah, I'll do that. And then I got some beaters off this guy's beater board. I got this Rod Carew. You can't really see everything that's wrong with it, the top loader. But very beat up. Second year Carew. Maybe I can do it. It's got a C here. It's got creasing here, here, around the corners. The back's intact. That's something. But I got that and this Brooks Robinson for $10 total. And this one's actually not bad, and I didn't have it. So maybe not as big a discount as the Rod Carew. Happy to have that. One more Knuckleball edition. I've been wanting a Red Man for a long time. And this one called to me. Same year as his rookie year card. Hoyt Wilhelm. No tab. But I was happy to get that one. It was listed at 22. I think I gave him 20 for it. Didn't hardball him too much on that one. Okay, with that, I was almost out of money. It was my last day, Saturday. I wanted to leave some money to return home. But I was able to get a Hall of Fame index card of autograph I've been wanting for a while. And I might turn this into a custom. I'm still thinking about it. Stan the Man, listed at 33. And the guy who owns the booth had stepped away, and I offered his son $20 for it. And he said, oh, well, it's certified. I know my dad paid at least that for the certification. And he says, I'll get in trouble at 25. I said, okay, I heard 25. Here it is. So I got the young man in trouble, but I got my Stan Musial autograph. And I mean, $25 for a top tier Hall of Famer. I know he signed 400 million autographs in his life. I don't care. I'm happy to have it. And my final purchase of the show, one more Harvey Haddix I didn't have, and this semi-high number 57, super crisp. I mean, without the top loader, you can practically see the glint in his eyes. I'm not going to take it out, but super crisp. Got that for $10 out the door, and centered decently. Was really happy to get that. That's a wrap. Hey, if you watch this whole video, I wanted to give you a little thank you gift here, perhaps. I took advantage of some of the BBCE deal of the days, and most of these were like $3 to $5 each. But I got a Darn Larson 8x10, an Earl Weaver 8x10, and a Pete Rose autographed art card. And I'm going to throw in, these are all going to be different lots, by the way. These are the goodies that come with the whatever goodie bag for being, and these are like sort of like promo cards. Think of them as reprints, but on the back it's like auction house stuff. Thought somebody might want those. So 4 different things. If you watch this whole video and you did not go to the National, Go ahead and enter hashtag Chicago 23. Hashtag Chicago 23. And a week, let's call it noon Eastern next Monday, whatever that is, the 7th. I'll close it down and we'll do 4 spends and give one of these away to each person. We'll just go in that order. First person will get the Larson. Boom. Second person will get Earl. Third person will get Pete. Fourth person will get the promo cards. Thank you. What was your favorite thing here? It's a lot to take in. I don't know. Man, I was so happy I got to go, and so happy if you did go and I got to meet you. I was really happy to meet you. And now the lobbying begins to go next year. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to pull it off. We got a lot of stuff going on in 2023, but I'm just going to implore that this needs to happen. So until then, remember, we don't count subscribers, we count friends.